Guys, this is Anthony, and today we're playing another 15-10 game on Lichess. We're playing against the London system. So let us go into the Nimzo Indian, as I always try to do. I'm expecting e3, pawn b6, bishop b7, probably knight bd2. Yes, I don't know a lot of theory, but part of me wants to go bishop e7. Seems sensible. Castles, castles. So, what is a plan? C5. I think I ran into trouble with c5 last time. d5 is screaming to be played right now. Knight h5 looks interesting. Knight h5, bishop e3, or d5. Knight h5, bishop e3. I don't see a good response, so yeah, I think I want to push d5. Should I consider c5? So pawn c5, e5. Yeah, c5 looks interesting as well. Let's try that, c5. Okay. So takes, takes, and d5. I also have d5 now. So let's play d5. So just a lot of tension here. On e5. So knight h5, bishop e3. Hmm. I do like that I have pieces on the king side here, just in case, let's say, queen c2. Yeah, knight to d7 looks too passive. Knight h5, g3, and I may not want to castle. I also have Knight to e8. That might be one way to play it. Knight e8, play g6, knight g7, knight f5. So they are starting this pawn storm. So let's try to play elsewhere. Let's start with this pawn capture. Knight to d7. Um, the position is quite cramped. Maybe knight e6. Hmm. Knight c6. I also have bishop to a6. Bishop a6. If I could trade off that light square bishop, it may be nice. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I admit my pieces are a bit gummed up. Yeah, they may play bishop c2, just trying to keep pieces on board. So white still hasn't castled yet, and they are starting a pawn storm. Okay, so they keep their light square bishop. That makes sense. I don't think if I have any tactics, takes. Yeah, but this knight is covering. So knight c6 looks natural. This pawn's a little vulnerable. Hmm. Like the look of rook c8. Yeah, there were some threats of bishop h7 there. So let's keep our pieces defended. f6 may be an idea. Yeah, that's one way to get rid of this somewhat cramped position. Um, yeah, with this rook move, white isn't going to castle queenside anymore. It's not legal. So f6, knight b4. We also have this check. What are they going to do if we play the check? Hmm. I do like f6. Just to open up our position. If e takes f6, we have maybe bishop takes, and we're really pressuring the pawn on d4. It is adequately defended. There are three defenders. There would be two attackers on it. I mean, I could recapture with the rook, which threatens this loose bishop. Yeah, knight b4 may be an interesting idea. If I get knight b4, threatens that a2 pawn. Hmm. So which recapture? I think I like bishop. Let's do the knight. Yeah, it's one of my worst placed pieces. So knight b4 is an idea. Might want to play bishop d6 myself, just to oppose this dark square bishop. Okay, knight g4. Maybe just h6. Oh, this is a double attack. Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize the e6 pawn is loose. Maybe a little dangerous to capture it though, because I can threaten it. I can pin it. So let's say h6, knight takes e6. Actually, h7 isn't hanging. Yeah. What am I thinking? We have two defenders. Um, like bishop b4, check. There's also knight b4. Hmm. Yeah, let's do bishop b4. Can I push this pawn? Maybe after rook e8. This pawn is hanging now. So knight takes. I have a number of things that are loose. But yeah, I don't see a way that white can take advantage. So let's get this loose pawn. Pawn's a pawn, especially a nice center pawn. Um, it'd be nice to trade off this light square bishop for my knight and have the bishop pair. E5. I can't play E5 now. But yeah, maybe some ideas of E5 in the future. Okay. So my original plan was just to take. Hmm. So knight takes, rook takes, rook takes c2, queen takes c2. Bishop e3, bishop d6. And if knight takes, do you have rook over? Okay, that looks fine. So let's try this out. So after rook takes c2, I also have bishop takes. What happens if bishop takes? I think let's start off with rook takes. So on bishop takes, bishop takes. What about just bishop c5 here? No. Okay, so let's bring our bishop back. Expect the trade. I do like that my queen is going to be active. And if white snatches this e6 pawn, yeah, rook e8 may be strong. So do I have d4? Not yet. Queen up with rook c8 to follow. So there is pressure on h7. Let's not blunder that. But yeah, after rook c8, where's that white queen going to go? I don't hate my position after that. Yeah, so rook c8 is a move. h6. Knight f3. Not a big of a fan of h6. Rook c8. Looks natural. I think e5, e4, bishop d3, mm, what about knight g4? That's interesting. Yeah, knight g4, bishop c5, just pressuring this f2 pawn. Bishop c5. e4, queen f5. I mean, bishop over also seems quite strong. Yeah, I think queen f5 first. Hmm. Okay, knight takes. This threatens mate, so I like that. Queen e2 is a threat. Take. Rook e8's coming. Queen G8. Is that lights out? Okay. Yeah, so the attack just really flowed well there. Um, yeah, I wonder if I misplayed anything. So what was this? They're just calling it an Indian defense. Yeah, this move, this retreating move, yeah, it looked like white was kind of keeping pieces on board here to pressure black's king side, but yeah, this is a very good diagonal here too. So black's light square bishop isn't bad either. And with rook c1, yeah, the position just seems a little too open to leave your king uncastled. And after playing h4, I think at the high levels you can still castle kingside, but um, yeah, white's king got into some trouble there. This f6 move, I really liked it. Really exploded the position. Yeah, here white dropped a pawn. There were some liquidations. So I was calculating here, but yeah, this looks winning. This pin seems fatal. And let's say this capture. Yeah, I think black is still winning here. These passed pawns are quite strong. Okay, so yeah, my next couple of moves, even though I was low on time, were quite simple. Um, Here, just ganging up on f2. I did miss this defense. That pawn h5 also cleared the way for bishop h4. So, hmm, would I have done anything differently? No. Yeah, I was looking for some knockout tactics here. Um, yeah, I kind of just trusted my instincts on this, just because of the time situation as well. Um, but after queen takes, yeah, this f3 move doesn't look right. Yeah, white's king is in trouble. I don't think you want to be opening up a rank, sorry, opening up the e file for me to attack. Um, so yeah, maybe white missed this idea, and yeah, they dropped the rook. Cool. So this seemed like a clean game. Let's look at our profile. We're up to 1953, so it's good to get a win in here. And yeah, I will try to play a game tomorrow as well. Try to play it on weekends, and hopefully we'll get to 2000 in no time. Thanks, everyone.